Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. Definitely appreciate you taking time out of your day to pay me a visit. Not sure if the first intro I recorded actually worked or not, so I'm going to give y'all another one. It's October 8th, out on the St. Charles stretch of the Fox River. Fall is in full swing. Today's high temp is like 53 or 54 or something. First real cold stretch of fall that we've had. I was out on the Carpentersville stretch yesterday, caught some fish, didn't really find what I was looking for, so didn't really stick out the whole day. But St. Charles has given me some really good fall bites, so that's what we're going to be looking for. And the other thing I'm going to be doing today that I haven't really been doing much at all this year is looking for an evening bite. Yesterday was a morning bite, so I'm going to see if the fall bite in the evening is going to be any better. So we had a shot up to our first kind of what I consider to be the magic spot on the St. Charles. I've always consistently caught fish here, so we're going to give this place a go and hopefully find some fish and go from there. Ooh, there we go. Looks like a decent fish to start the day. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh. Okay, all right. That really hurt. Okay, thanks, buddy. Man, I'm not sure what shot back and hit my hand, but it drew blood. Well, maybe no more boat flipping for today. Throwing a Super Spook Junior in a rock bass pattern that I paint. One other special thing that I got with this guy is instead of just normal split rings, oops, probably should move drawstrings for that. I got soft shackles or soft split rings, whatever you want to call them. It's this 20-pound braid. What's nice with these is that fish, especially smallmouth, when they jump, they thrash around. So these things can twist like 5, 6, 7 times. Gives them a whole lot less leverage to throw it than just standard split ring. So okay, and then my kind of rod that I prefer for top waters is this is a custom built tricky stick. I really don't know the measurements on this thing. This is something that he built for me quite a while ago. I might have even won this in one of my club raffles. I don't really even know, but really awesome rod, really do everything rod. In fact, I'm going to have him build me an exact duplicate of this one over the winter, just because I want, really ideally I want 3 of them, but with custom rods they can get a little expensive, so I'm going to get at least 1 more of these. And then that's getting fished on a Shimano Corrado 201 E7, and one of the very few times I've actually got monofilament tied on. This is a 12-pound Trilene XT mono. I prefer that for topwaters because braid's just a little too limp. It'll get caught up when you're doing the walk the dog action or even on poppers. So okay, let's find another. Say, do I have something? I think I got a fish. Wow. That's picture worthy. Okay, thanks for playing, buddy. Go grow big. There we go. Well, not as good as the first one, but not as bad as the last one. Guy's got a mouthful of rocks. That's weird. Huh. Okay, thanks, buddy. Well, that was the first bite I felt in quite a while. Lost one of my flippers. Oh, just spooked something. Whoa. I had this happen yesterday on the Carpentersville stretch. I had one jump behind me. I thought I worked up a little too far. There we go. So I'm letting the boat drift back down. Not a huge guy, but man, it is. It's been a while since we've actually hooked into a fish, so I will take it. Okay, well, guy's probably not even 10 inches, but I don't know that that was the same fish that busted. The one that busted looked a little bit bigger, but we're kind of charting new waters here on the St. Charles stretch. I was out here, maybe it was a month ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't really remember, but this whole stretch was just nothing but grass. It was like the Des Plaines River, where the only thing you could really throw was a swim jig. And I didn't catch anything up in this stretch, but I noticed that it got real deep on the inside part of this turn. I guess we're not really in the turn yet, but yeah, there's some really nice deep water up here. So that's kind of what we're fishing, but wanted to fish some of these laydowns back here first before we get up there. All right, there we go. Finally hooked up with one. right, thanks for playing, buddy. Ooh. All right. Well, I think we found a small school of these smaller guys. These aren't bad fish. These are pretty good medium-sized fish. I'll take it. It's probably like 13 to 14 inch fish. On a top water, I will take it all day long. Oh, holy cow. Okay, buddy. None of us want to hook on each other. Just incredible that these fish try to eat this thing. Like, why? Looks like we got another little small dude. Well, I'm not used to catching so many small fish in the St. Charles pool. It's more of like an Elgin expectation. Big guys are probably schooled up and I just haven't found the schools. That's my hypothesis. Oh, all right. That was unexpected. Looked like something small there was pecking at it. All right, that's a better fish. So this is the furthest I've ever made it up this pool. We're in like a foot of water at best, and I think that might be the last dock with a boat on it. We're gonna keep chugging along here, but I've been seeing fish I'm spooking, and the dust cloud they're leaving behind is about the size of a bass. It's not like a carp or a catfish or something like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. I am curious to see how far I can make it. I've heard things about these 5 islands being good, and there's another boat ramp up here that I kind of wanted to check out. So we'll see what we can do. All right. This guy actually got it down the gullet a bit. Okay, another skinny fish. It was really strange to me, these fish just hanging out, out in the middle of the river. I mean, there's still nice green weeds up here, not nearly as thick as it was, a month ago, but still just very interesting that these fish are just out here, just fan casting and finding them. I've got like 2.5 hours before sunset, and I want to make sure I give myself about at least an hour at that first spot, just in case those school of fish has moved in. There's actually a lot more boats and docks up here than I thought there would be. See, like, there's a little cloud. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's a fish that I just spooked with the trolling motor. Feels like a little bit of a better fish. I don't think so. Nope. Just a very energetic fellow. Okay. Well, we're at least catching fish up here. Again, very, very strange. I wonder if those people actually know where they're going. I was on that outside stretch, I mean, at least up until behind that island, and it didn't seem all that deep. Okay, I think we've seen enough of this area. We're gonna head on back down. That's a fish. It's a largemouth, I think. It is a largemouth. All right. Well, switched over to the jig just because there has to be fish here. Missed that one on the spook, but I don't know what it is again exactly about this spot, but it's always fish here. So hoping to find some bigger fish, but you know what? We're catching them at least. Oh, that's a good fish. Sure looked good. Oh yeah. Oh, there's two of them there. Get in the net. Oh, all right. Well, not a huge guy, but nice, long, and skinny. That's probably 17 inch, maybe 16 inch. And that's another good one. He's just headbutting it. There we go. That's a good fish. Get over here. I think that's the other one that was trailing that last guy. Hopefully that net's not creating too much havoc. Okay, not as nice as the last one, but man, that's still a good fish. He's been caught before. You can kind of see that his jaw's messed up. Always a good sign that catch and release works. Thanks, buddy. Oh, that was a good sized fish. Come on. Come on. Nab it. Nab it. Get it. There we go. That's a good fish. Over here. Oh yeah, that's definitely the best one of the day. Barely hooked, man. All right, let's get a quick measurement on this one. This is not that long, but this is the fattest fish we've caught today. Straighten out, buddy. All right, 17. It's a good fish. Thanks, buddy. Took him a while. So what's kind of nice about this spot, right there, there's a really subtle creek channel. I came over here for Fersen Creek, but it was just full of shore fishermen. But I noticed that one, which you don't see on the map, and I certainly never would have noticed on an aerial. But yeah, they just seem to be all kind of in this mix of rock and riprap. So if you guys haven't picked up on it yet, when you're fishing a spook, especially for smallmouth just really seem to miss it a lot. Don't immediately reel it back in like you would a frog. Just kind of keep twitching it. Those smallmouth are aggressive enough where most of the time they're going to be coming back and slapping it a few times. I'm just keeping laser eye focus on this, and as soon as I actually see it go down, that's when I'm setting the hook. And it's just you're applying pressure to set the hook with these Super Spooks. It's not like a frog hook set where you're hammering at home. You just want to apply pressure. And that typically is good enough to drive those treble hooks in. There's one. Not a very big guy. Yeah, get it. Oh, this guy's got a crayfish in his mouth. You guys see that? Got some, pretty sure that's a crayfish. Maybe a hellgrammite? Can't quite tell. Ooh. Alright, thanks, buddy. Well, it took us about 6 hours, but we finally found our school of fish. Alright, these guys are definitely putting on the feed bag. Thanks, buddy. We got about 30 minutes daylight left. Alright, everyone, that's going to do it for us today. I had a really fun day. It was not as consistent of a slobber knock fest that I was kind of hoping for. But man, that last flurry of fish there right at the fading light was real good. And finding those isolated fish or small schools was fun as well. Really, I think the most fun thing about today, every single fish, to my knowledge, came on that Super Spook Junior, except for that one largemouth that I caught on a jig. I did throw a jig. I threw a square bill. I threw a Texas rig. I did get a bite on a Texas rig. Something stole one of my flippers on my chigger craw. I threw the popper for a little